Hello, my name is Chris Wilson with Greek Funding Solutions, and you have been directed to this website to learn how you can explode your fundraising efforts within your sorority or fraternity. We developed this company specific for sororities and fraternities, and I'll guarantee you this, as you go through this information, you learn about our fundraiser, it's going to be like nothing you've ever seen before. So please keep an open mind, and I'll guarantee you, as you read through this, it's going to make a lot of sense. And in order to explode your fundraising efforts, and this is what I mean, our average group, we can help them develop $30,000, $60,000, $100,000 a year in fundraising. And I know you're probably scratching your head thinking, what are you talking about? You know, our local chapter, we work our tails off to generate $10,000, $8,000, $15,000, and it's extremely difficult. You know, it takes money to do these fundraisers and everything like that. But see, a lot of times they are what I call traditional fundraisers. Traditional fundraising is very difficult. It doesn't allow you to work smart. You must work hard. And that's not how you maximize your results. We use technology and we use our brains to go out there and develop incredible fundraising incomes for your local chapter. Now, this is what happens at this point. Go up top to the links and go through the links. Start with fundraiser details. That's going to talk about our fundraiser in general. Everything you need to know is right in there. Then go to the next link, which is the financial information of the fundraiser, where we're going to talk about a specific plan. Now, each plan is going to be customized to each chapter because each chapter is a little bit different. But this just gives you a general premise of how we can generate the type of money that we're just talking about. It can happen if you have a plan, and typically what happens with a lot of local chapters, first is they run a lot of traditional fundraisers and they plan to run the fundraisers, but they're not really planned for a long-term solution. They're typically what I call a Band-Aid approach, where they run a fundraiser for 3 weeks or it's a one-night event or whatever, they generate the money, and then they're planning for the next one, and then they're planning for the next one, and they have to do year after year after year. This is a long-term solution to your fundraising. You can choose to do just this eventually, or you can have this in addition to what you do. And just to be right up front with you, there's no cost to be associated with this fundraiser. There's no contract that you have to sign. There's no commitment. What our goal was is to give local sororities and fundraisers all across the country a way to generate money for these incredible programs and charities that they raise money for. We know that you guys do a lot of good, and if we can help you generate more money, and also when you see our program, help the customers out that are within our fundraiser, it's absolutely tremendous. Well, I'm not going to get into that. So you look at the financial details, and the next tab is you look at implementation. How are we going to implement this? And remember, it's going to be a little bit different for each group, but that'll give you a general overview. And then lastly, the most important tab is apply for our fundraiser. That doesn't commit you to anything. It just gives us information, and it sets up a phone call between our two parties, because you'll probably have questions. We would like to introduce ourselves, and we can talk about your goals, what your history is on fundraising, and what the challenges are, and what are some goals if you want to increase it. You know, where do you want to increase it to? Do you want to go from 20,000 to 50,000 in your fundraising efforts, and so on and so forth. So go through the information, fill out the simple form. We don't send emails to you or spam you or anything like that. It just allows us to get some demographics of your local chapter, so when we have that conversation, we can have some really ideas and some specific income goals and implementation that we can talk about on that phone. I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to learn more about Greek Funding Solutions. My name is Chris Wilson. Have a great day.